today. I don't wanna waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.
I like turtles.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's good news day, and I'm excited to be here to report so much needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could, and I want to give you a bit of an announcement. It's not an announcement. I'm not all here today. Like, my brain is not working. So bear with me today in the chat. We're going to have one of those shows. I've kind of been feeling a little under the weather. I got this throat ache that I've been trying to quash. The battle is waging at the moment. But I think I'm winning it. So I'm just going to take it easy, and hopefully there won't be too many things to read because you know how it is. But I'm so glad you guys are all here. And let me take a moment to be serious for a moment and read this member message from Robert, aka Steel Leg of History, because this is not a fun topic. But Robert says, a member for 31 months. Thank you, Robert. Says, we'll have to catch this when I get home. This week has been rough. Been a rough one for my mom and niece, with my mom losing her dog. I'm at Wilmsburg Historic Center. Robert, I'm so sorry about the dog. I know it's never easy to lose a family member because they are family, and I feel your struggle on a very deep level. So I'm truly sorry about how you feel and what you guys are going through. And I know you guys are gonna meet the doggy over the Rainbow Bridge, because I fully believe in that. So prayers to you and your family. I'm sorry for your loss, everybody. Let's see some prayer hands or some doggy emoji, some crypto emojis from the members. Crypto emojis in the chat for Robert and his mom's dog. Rest in peace, little dude. And thanks for being here, Robert. Appreciate you. We also have Psychotic Mongoose, who's gifting a membership to the chat. So thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. One day you'll become Sanity Mongoose, just like Spike and Sanity. Thank you. And look at that. Daniel says, yay, gifted sub. There you go. Now you can use crypto emojis for the doggy, for the doggos. Shout out to all the doggos and kitties. You know what? Hell, even snake pets, all the pets. Because, some people really like their reptiles. I'm not a reptile person. I've always been like, ugh, like how you have a lizard pet or like a snake pet. But you know what? Some of those creatures deserve love too. Notice I said some. They deserve love, and all the pets, just their family. I know some people who are snake owners, and they're always very insulted when we don't include them in these kind of speeches, because they're like, we have pets too. Ooh. Kiss my groin over on Rumble says, I dated a snake once. Ooh, that's not a fun topic. This is a fun show where we talk about good people we've dated. Maybe, a kitty cat type. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be one of those shows tonight. So why don't we just get right into it instead of me trying to make small talk and making this very awkward moment even more awkward. Let's get into some of this good news from good humans. We have so much to talk about. We have heroes. Heroes saving lives, as always. Good humans saving lives. We've got truck drivers saving lives. We've got churches coming through for people. We've got good humans doing good deeds, acts of kindness. We've got little cute animals to talk about. We've got so much to talk about. So let's all gather around, get our coffees. I still have my coffee here. Gonna take a little sip. What? Spike in stability? That's actually funny. Spike in stability. I like it. But let's get into this. Let's talk about good humans. We have hero stories. Here we go. Hero smashes window to save woman from sinking car just in time. Here he is, just doing everyday hero work. So here's the video. Thank God I don't have to read. Here we go.
Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett is thanking first responders, as are we all. One EPB employee is getting a pat on the back for his rescue efforts. Let's go live to Lydia Nathan for more on Mr. Plemons. How about it, Lydia?
That's right, David. A man who's going viral from rescuing a woman from a flooded car. And this was definitely a case of every second mattering. He has been identified as Troy Plemons. And Plemons says he was in between job sites and he took a reroute that guided him to the split of I-24 and I-75. And there
Look
he
at
saw a
that.
woman's car beginning to flood. And Plemons explained he was jumped onto a truck and then his own truck to save the woman. He used the car to stay afloat and then broke the window of the woman's car. Plemons was able to safely get the woman out
rescued her.
just in time.
I couldn't have done it without him. I think it was just the situation I was in. I think God put me there. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one of those things. If I wouldn't have had them, you know, with me, I think I would have done the same thing still. But they were definitely a lot of help.
Plemons says that him and others began to help other stranded people on the interstate. And he says that he constantly checked in on the woman who was sitting in his work car, trying to collect her thoughts, trying to get dry. And he was able to reunite the woman with her husband. And just what a remarkable story, just so inspiring. And right now, we do not know the condition of the woman, but Plemons did tell us that her son reached out to him on Facebook just to thank him for his kind deed. And Plemons says he's just so grateful and thankful that the woman is now okay. But just what a remarkable story. And here locally too, community definitely does matter. Reporting in Chattanooga, Lydia Nathan, Local 3 News.
Wonderful story. And the guy finished it out with saying he didn't seek any attention, but we're happy to give it to him. And yes, we're happy to highlight good humans. They deserve it. I feel like there's not enough news covers this kind of stuff, which we need more of. We need to remind people that there's still good people out there, that people are inherently good. They still want to do good things. I truly believe that. And they're heroes and they should be recognized. Here's another story about a good human. It says 11-year-old girl hailed as a hero after saving a boy who fell into a well. This almost sounds like a children's book. Like she saved this little boy who fell down the well. Here we go.
First up at 9, an 11-year-old making a potentially life-saving rescue in a scary situation. A 5-year-old in Tyngsboro was playing when he fell into a well, and that's when that girl sprang into action.
She raced to grab a ladder and get him out. The night team Samantha York is live in Tyngsboro with more on this heroic rescue.
Yay!
Yeah, that little boy was running around this yard when he fell into this well. Luckily for him, another child across the street heard the calls for help and knew exactly what to do.
I heard these screams and someone saying, call 911.
An 11-year-old girl jumping into action when a 5-year-old boy fell down into a 30-foot well in Tyngsboro. I was stepping on the top and I fell in.
Jack Beaches was playing
Oh.
in the yard on Friday, his mother nearby, when she heard a loud bang.
Then I heard a scream that I've never heard before from my son.
Soon she realized her son's screams were coming from the ground. She looked down her
Oh, that's so
neighbor's water well that
sad.
sits right between the two houses, and that's where she found Jack. He had stepped on a well cover that gave way, sending him about 20 feet down.
He stood
My
standing on the
God.
concrete that there was like a little step almost and holding onto the pole.
What were you looking for in that moment?
Mama.
Trying to
Oh,
console her
my
son
God.
and stay where he could see her, Kathleen Freeman did the only thing she could do.
I started screaming for help.
Juliana Fisher heard those screams from across the street, running over while calling 911.
That, first of all, that's a really cool Sonic hat. And second of all, this 11-year-old girl, she's really tall. She's gonna be a tall girl.
I just look around me and I see
Not that that matters.
the ladder. I was like, should I just go grab that?
And she just went and grabbed the ladder herself and put it
Oh.
in the well, and we held it with her father.
She put down the ladder,
And then what'd you do?
climbed up.
Jack managed to get out of the well with only a few
I'm sorry, but the news coverage is so funny. She got the ladder and then she put it down. And then what did you do? Climbed up. What do you think he did, lady? Come on now.
scratches. Once first responders arrived, they took him to the hospital to be checked out, but he's okay.
And I'm proud of him. He was really brave, and I'm so thankful for Juliana.
And it was very
Yay, Juliana.
good feeling when he got out of the well.
Jack's family now calling their 11-year-old neighbor their hero.
I don't know, anyone would have done the same thing.
Yay!
The responding crews have since put a heavy metal plate on top of the well with cinder blocks until a more permanent solution can be found. Reporting live in Tingsboro tonight, I'm Samantha York, 7 News 19.
There you go. What a story. Story of a 11-year-old little hero doing heroic things. What's up, Top Cat, aka David Morris? Woody. Hi. Excuse me. Hi, thank you for the 2. And then Patrick McCarty, thank you for gifting a membership to the chat. That's really sweet of you. That's right. Quick thinking. That's right. What's up, Hologron? How you doing? Little good human. Gonna turn into a big good human, I'm sure. Lots of good stuff. Here's a big good human. This guy's a really big good human. Construction worker jumps into bay to save the driver after crash. What began as a frightening scene on the US 90 Causeway in Mobile, Alabama, turned into an inspiring act of heroism thanks to one quick-thinking construction worker. That's this man right here. I told you, he's a big good human. He looks like a teddy bear. He looks like a teddy bear. On Tuesday morning, a vehicle sped into the into an active work zone, striking several traffic barrels before plunging into the Mobile Bay. As the car began to sink, foreman Kane Pintarelli of Mobile Asphalt Company didn't hesitate. He immediately jumped into the water, reached the submerged vehicle, and pulled the driver to safety as water rushed inside. Because of Pintarelli's swift action, the driver made it safely to shore, where mobile fire and rescue crews provided medical care. Wiregrass Construction Company shared the story online, posting photos of Kane and praising his bravery. We are proud to work alongside people like Kane, whose bravery and selflessness made a life-saving difference that day. Thankfully, no workers were injured during the incident and property damage was minimal. But the day won't be remembered for the crash. It will be remembered for one man's courage to act without hesitation. Oh, yay. Yay. Big good human. Thank you. Rescuing people. He looks like such a friendly guy. Is there any more pictures? Let's see. I'm going to go to the Facebook post they posted. There's a couple more photos. Hold on, let me share my screen because this is like, it goes to Twitter. I mean, Facebook. So here he is, the construction company. Ooh, they're eating food. More construction workers. And I think that's it. Would have liked to see a photo of the rescue, but now they're golfing. Okay, that's enough of that. Here we go. They'd be like rescue photos. That's great. That's great. Okay. So there we go. Another good human rescue story. This next story is kind of crazy because it starts out really bad. Like bad things were happening. But you guys know, we've always talked about the show because the world can be a very negative place, but it's up to what happens and how people deal with those negative situations that makes the difference. In this case, this is a very horrible situation that was about to happen. But this man, this truck driver, this hero made all the difference. Truck driver honored, excuse me, after helping rescue abducted woman. This is crazy. This woman was abducted. She was kidnapped. I don't know if you're going to need shields for this. This is more like a, disaster averted kind of thing. A truck driver from Newport, Tennessee is being celebrated as a hero after the quick thinking helped save a young woman from alleged abductor. This is like a movie. There he is, the hero. He's a hero. On February 25th, Ron Ross was parked at a rest area along I-40 in rural West Tennessee when he noticed something that didn't sit right. A young woman suddenly ran past his truck, shoes in hand, before sprinting towards the woods. Moments later, Ross saw a man chasing after her. It scared me, Ross said. I would have called 911. Within minutes, a Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper arrived at the scene and rescued the woman who authorities later said had been abducted in California. Ross also provided police with a dash cam footage that captured what he had witnessed, giving investigators critical evidence. Looking back, Ross admitted that he wasn't sure what to make of the moment until it sank in. I asked another truck driver who was there, "Did I just save that girl's life? I hope I did." For his bravery and decisive action, Ross was named a Highway Angel by the Truckload Carriers Association, an honor reserved for drivers who display courage, kindness, and quick judgment while on the job. Since its launch in 1997, the program has recognized nearly 1,500 professional truckers across the country. Ross drives for MCK Trucking out of Madison, Alabama, where company leaders said they couldn't be more proud. MCK is grateful to have a driver like Ron who makes a difference in the world, said safety director David Wheeler. That is crazy. Also, this is a second story from Alabama. So this is like another Alabama hero. Got a lot of Southern heroes today. That's something out of a movie, man. You see like this girl in distress running into the woods with her shoes in her hands and then some dude chasing after her. Yeah, you call the cops. If you see something like that, you call the cops because that's messed up. And this man did rescued a life, averted disaster. You got to be aware, man. Sometimes you got to be aware. Not sometimes, all the time. You got to be aware of your surroundings. You gotta be aware of your surroundings and see what's going on. And something sticking out, not acting normal, you're like, should I be doing something about this? Yes. What otherwise could have ended very badly ended up not being an event that you read, the opposite thing about in the news because of that man, because of that good human who stepped in and did what he had to do. So thank God for him. And you might say that, God was looking out for that woman. Because, I believe God works through human beings. So she had a guardian angel or something, which, by the way, one of our last stories of the day is going to be about a miracle. That one you're going to need shields for. Because I was like, this is a cool story because I believe in miracles. So we have a miracle story. Then we can talk about whether you guys think it's a miracle or not. But this next story is also really very sweet. And it's about community. And this one you may need shields. I don't know. So
Shields up.
it depends. It depends. You might be moved. You might get a little tear in your eye. Here it is. Mississippi man surprised with a brand new truck after community rallies behind him. This is a community story. This is these are like the like not just one or two good humans. This is a community of good humans that came together to help this man out. And they did with this truck right here. And this is how the story went. Excuse me. When Willie Berry's old truck gave out, he suddenly found himself relying on rides to make it to work. But what could have been a long struggle quickly turned into an outpouring of love from his community. Berry's Pine Lake Church family decided to take action. They shared his story online, hoping to raise enough money, enough to help him get on the road. What happened next was nothing short of remarkable. Within 48 hours, more than $16,000 had poured in from generous hearts near and far. On Friday afternoon at Noble Daniel Motor Company in Brandon, Berry was handed the keys to a brand new Ford pickup truck. Friends and supporters surrounded him as he took in the surprise. There's just something about the innocent human beings, and they need to be protected and helped and loved and taken care of. And he is one of them. He's one of the most precious, innocent men you'll ever meet in your life. And he needs help. He doesn't have a lot of people, blood related. He's got us, though, shared organizer Amber Norseworthy. The generosity didn't stop at the truck. Donations also covered Barry's car insurance for an entire year, ensuring that he can drive with peace in mind. What a lovely story. Just good humans getting together to help this man out. This is why it's important to be part of a community, like a church, or like if you guys believe in that kind of thing, or a synagogue or a mosque or whatever. Like it's good to be part of a community because they'll have your back when you're down. You're down and out. And in a way, we are in a community here, community of infinite hope people. So all of you have formed that online with us over here. What's up, Tomby? How you doing? How you doing? It says, Real Tomby has rated the stream over on Rumble, I believe. So thank you. Hello. Hello, the Rumble Tomby crowd. Morning, troops, he says. Living the dream, sis. Living the dream. Aw. Hi, Tomby. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a minute. How you doing, Lone Wolf? Good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Love all these good human stories, and seeing all these good humans pop into the chat brightens my day. Speaking of more good humans, here is yet another story that proves how much people can make a difference. Just in such a small way, but a massive difference. Just a little thing can make a huge difference in people's lives. Brothers in Houston spend their days off making strangers' lives brighter. These are the two brothers. This is a story we're going to watch. Here it is.
Tonight, a Houston family is on a mission to help those in need. One lawn, one driveway, and YouTube video at a time.
And the best part, it is all free of charge. Trayson Bragg has this special story.
On this hot and humid Houston morning, the equipment's being unloaded, the GoPro set up, and these two proud Houstonians are getting ready for a day of work. What have you guys been doing all day?
Today started like a typical day. We were driving around just looking for a driveway to wash. And this is actually like our 12th property. All the other ones, they all said no. They probably think it's a scam, but we found the one.
Good humans. Good humans.
But this is no scam. It's just some good old-fashioned hard work coupled with some kindness.
We always offer it for free.
For free? That's right. Twice a week, Martin, who works at a chemical plant, and his brother Daniel dedicate what would be their days off to providing free pressure washing services to Houstonians in need.
Or you never know what people are going through. And I know it's just pressure washing a driveway, but it could really mean a lot to people and brighten up their day and change their their way they look at life and stuff like that.
If you're wondering why, well, this all started 4 years ago when Daniel and his father, who provide lawn care services, met a client facing a tough time.
The lady, she started telling me how she's really struggling and she can't afford her medication. And from there, we saw the look on her face.
That look inspired the father and son duo to provide the service for free. They then decided to cut down their amount of paid clients so they could dedicate at least one day a week to clearing overgrown lots for free, like this lot on Granite Street they saw on KHOU 11.
It's overgrown. It was crazy.
The free pressure washing service quickly followed, and the family started filming their work and posting the videos on YouTube. Both channels have over 450,000 followers today.
Do you hope that this spreads more joy and encourages more people to do the same thing?
Oh, for sure. When we do this, we always think about how we can possibly be encouraging people to go out there and help people out and just spread kindness all around the city of Houston.
You can see the great work is still going on here behind me. If you want to see what the after pictures look like of the driveway after all this great work is completed, you can find it on their YouTube channel. We'll have that on our website, khou.com. And of course, if you are someone who is in need of their services, we'll have how you can reach them on our website, khou.com. I'll send it back to you.
Oh, that is great stuff, Tracy. Good to see what those young men are doing around the city.
Definitely. And I did pull up the YouTube channel, which I'm going to be dropping in the chat. So if you guys are interested in subscribing to M&D Lawn Care, so you can see some of the good things that they've been doing. They're basically heroes, in my opinion, because they're just going around helping people. Not all heroes wear capes, but this is their website, or this is their YouTube channel. I mean, I just put it in the both chats. So if you guys are interested, go and subscribe. This is one of them. Has M&D Lawn Care over here, 489 subscribers. Yeah, they just go around helping people. So good for them. Excellent stuff. That's what you want to see. Young men doing good things because they were guided by their dad. This is obviously a family affair. So it's all just good. It's all good. Like, seriously, this is just good stuff, good stuff. So yay. And also yay for Charlene, who just became a member over on Rumble. Rumble. Where's my window? There it is. There she is over on Rumble. She became a member. So thank you, Charlene. You were so sweet. What a lovely lady Charlene is. What's up, Charlene? Thank you for being a supporter both on YouTube and Rumble. It's very kind of you. This next story is very sweet. I love these kind of stories because it gets like kids involved in helping and just building good values. And like, knowing that, sometimes, not all kids have the essentials that you're gonna need for like back to school, and like, you gotta help your community sometimes, right? Because there's always people less fortunate than you. And it's lovely to see stories like this where young people decide to, help out in whatever way they can. So this story reads 500 students, 0 empty backpacks thanks to an entire town's support. Here are the kids, lovely cheerleaders, filling these backpacks. We're gonna watch the story. These are little heroes, the little heroes. So here's the story right here.
For students in Cape quickly approaches an annual event aims to get them prepared for the big day. Good evening, everyone. A local group of cheerleaders joined the Cape Girardeau School District to stuff backpacks with school supplies the students will need as they head back to the classroom. Brianna Harris is live in the studio now with more details.
Well, Jeff, with the help of community support, the district was able to provide about 500 free backpacks for families in need. With the annual backpack giveaway, the Cape Central Junior High cheerleaders joined in helping fill all of these backpacks for students K through 12 with essential items including rulers, notebooks, crayons, paper, pencil boxes, you name it. School district social worker Carolyn Thomas shares what it means to meet the needs of those in the community.
Yay.
What Cape Public School is all about. We're all about helping our students and our families to succeed and to be able to be here in attendance, and whatever that takes, that's what Cape Public School try to do to meet those needs.
I also spoke to a few cheerleaders who tell me they're happy to volunteer.
The cheer team really likes to help out with the community because our community is so much for us,
Look at
with
their
like
little
sponsoring
bows.
our season and everything. So this is just a small act of kindness that we can do to give back to our community.
Yeah, I love to see how kids are not embarrassed to ask for backpacks anymore, and how it's so much nicer for just everybody to have what.
Oh, I love they're so cute with their little bows. I love them.
This year, more than 500 families signed up to receive a backpack from the giveaway program. That's 200 more than last year. The backpacks will be delivered to each school in the district on Tuesday, August 19th, on the first day of school. In the studio, Brianna Harris.
I love
Heartland
that. They're so cute. I love these little stories and little good humans. Gives you hope. We're not, everything's gonna turn out all right with kids out there like that. Zombie. Odd for Ginger to have a soul. Tomby. That's mean. That's a mean thing to say, Tomby.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think that's been like the meanest thing that's been said all day. Like, there's no Russell Hall in the chat. Shane G's not here. Spike's like keeping it to, pretty mild today. What's going on? It feels like an off day today. It really does. Because I was on edge, like coming in to do the show. I was like, it's gonna be one of those shows. And I I'm not feeling that great. And everybody's being nice. So I'm like, when's this shoe gonna drop? I'm not used to this level of chillness on this show. What'd you say? I know, is that what we did? Did we finally win? Oh my God, speaketh of the devil. Russell Hall for $2 is my very extremely moral standards kind of. Oh, hi, Russell. Oh, hi. The chat cometh alive. Oh. I'm like, speaketh of the devil, man. He's here. It's all gonna go downhill from here, people. It's all gonna go downhill from here.
Oh, I hate hate.
I hate hate. Oh, I like this. This is such a dad joke, but I love it. What kind of shoes does Captain Hook hate? Crocs. I love it. I love it. Has anyone seen John Talks? Yeah, we hang out. We hung out this last Wednesday. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's got his own channel, John Talks too, where he does weird edits. Go and check him out. Let's see. This next story is really cute. And I'm sure Russell Hall's gonna make fun of it somehow, but we're all normal, so we'll just, let him make fun of it. But us normal people will just be like, yeah, okay. Here's the story of this little 5-year-old boy. Little 5-year-old reactions to 4th place win with his goat is pure gold. He's the little boy. He's so cute. His name is Milo. And actually, I pulled up a news story about this, so I don't have to read it. And we can see him. They interviewed him and his mom. He's so cute. Here he is.
As we zoom in on this goat showing in Kingsville, Texas, meet 5-year-old Milo Garza staring at his yellow ribbon. Just look at that face. Over the moon about winning 4th place, even kissing his little goat, Teddy Bear, and hugging him tightly. We had to know the story behind this video.
Hello, goats.
Milo and his mom, Elizabeth, telling us how it all went down. It turns out the whole Garza family loves goats.
We feed them, and we work them, and we walk them. We give them water.
But Milo was actually filling in for his big brother. So this was Milo's moment, and he knew Teddy Bear was one special goat.
Milo, if you can just tell me, what's one great thing about Teddy Bear?
His legs.
What about his legs?
They're fat.
There you have it. One of the secrets of goat showing. From the new kid on the block. His mom saying Milo's been working hard, and that moment captured on video, the joy of competition for a 5-year-old boy and his favorite goat.
It was a raw emotion, it was something totally like unexpected.
Yeah.
And just the love that he has for his goats. Milo is a goat lover. He goes outside and he's constantly, kissing the goats, loving on the goats, hugging them. And he's just, they're pets to him, and he can't get enough of them.
We thank you for watching, and remember,
That's
stay updated
so
on breaking news.
cute. I love this
emotion,
part.
it was
For a 5-year-old boy and his favorite goat.
it was a raw
No, we're
From the new habit.
part.
One of the
They're fat.
They're
What
fat.
about his legs?
They're fat.
One great thing about Teddy Bear.
His legs.
His legs.
What about his legs?
They're fat.
There you have it. One of the secrets of goat
That
showing.
is the funniest and most cutest answer anyone could ever give. What about his legs? They're fat. He's so cute. Oh, look at little goat legs are fat. Oh, they're so cute. I love him. Look at how cute he is. Him and his little goat. You are the goat, little kid. You are the goat. Russell Hall for $2 says, I say we check on that goat story in 10 years. Yeah, he'll be a cowboy then, Russell. By then he'll be a cowboy. He'll probably be in those, like, what's it called? The rodeo. He's a little cowboy. He's gonna turn into a cow man. So cute. He's gonna go after the little goats with his little rope. So cute. I love it. No, Jacob, don't follow Russell down that road. Little lasso. That's right. That's right. Don't follow Russell Hall down the dark paths. Charlene's still going at Rachel. Oh, good times. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. So that was the story. I think we only have like 2 more stories. Wow, we blazed through these. 3 stories. 2 stories? 3 stories? Okay. This next story is about a bunch of police officers who are doing very good things. They're kind people and should be highlighted for being kind. I like the story. It says 4-year-old calls 911 to talk about swimming. Police respond with birthday surprise. Oh, I love when 4-year-olds do this kind of stuff. They're so innocent. They're just like, I'm gonna call 911 to talk about swimming. So cute. That's so adorable. Real quick before we get into the story. Ads, what's up? Thank you for the $2. Says Nina, how have you been lately? Feeling better? You know what's weird is I was feeling better until literally last night. Then I think I've gotten a little cold. So I'm fighting a sore throat right now. But yes, otherwise I'm feeling better. Much better from the surgery. Like that's basically I'm like 100% from the surgery thing. But now I'm fighting a sore throat, which is annoying. But I will win this fight. I will win. So thank you, ads, for the $2. But we're gonna get into this other story here about these good police officers. It says 4-year-old calls 911 to talk about swimming. Police respond with a birthday surprise. He's so cute. Look at those. They're so cute. When a precious 4-year-old called 911 to talk about his favorite sports, the officers ensured that he learned a valuable lesson. From Farmington Hills, Michigan, comes a story of Micah, who dialed an emergency services and began chatting about how he loves soccer and swimming. The call developed into a family chat, but that didn't stop the station's dispatchers from sending out Officer Michael L. Haig, to be certain all was well. It's actually standard issue to deploy officers in the case of accidental child 911 calls, just in case the child became too shy or too pressured to speak about what they were originally calling for. Arriving though, Al Haig found all was well and was soon chatting away yet again with Micah and his brother Mitch about sports. Al Haig showed the pair the inside of his police cruiser, and during the visit, we learned Mitch was celebrating his birthday on Sunday. So our day shift team came together to make his day special even more memorable. His special day even more memorable. The Farmington Hills Police Department wrote in an Instagram post, Speaking with WDIV, Officer Al Haig explained that he told the boys that he had hoped to be able to come back on Sunday, but truly didn't know whether it would be possible. As it happened, he was free and returned with birthday presents and a new soccer goal and a police cap and badge. I just did it for the kids, honestly, Al Haig said, noting that he had a son himself. I just see my son there. So being a dad, I thought every day I can understand that that's what it's about for me. That's what it's all about for me. While accidental 911 calls do happen, we always want kids to feel safe and comfortable reaching out to us, the post concluded. Turning a small mistake into a moment of connection is what community policing is all about. There they are.
Happy birthday!
Oh, that's so sweet. There they are. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, little man. That is so sweet. All of these police officers showing up for this little kid. That does build a really strong relationship with the police, which is good. Like, that's what you want. It's very, very cute. I love it. I love stories like this. They make my heart happy. Russell Hall for 2. Okay, I got that one. Thank you. Swimming, press X to doubt. Russell, you doubt way too much. And also, there was also soccer involved. But thank you for the $2. Also, ads for $2 says, hello back to everyone. Best chat on YouTube. This is true. This is definitely true. Our chat is one of the best chats on YouTube. And that includes Russell Hall, because he's part of this community, whether we like it or not. He's the spice, man. Sometimes you need the spice. Spice is life, Oh, okay. Wow. No, Russell doesn't count, says John Thomas. Ouch. I agree. He has a very good icon. I think my favorite icon, though, I don't even think this person's in this chat, but my favorite icon is, what is it? Big girl hoeing. I think that's what the account name is. That is a funny icon. And she's like hoeing with the hoe. That's a good icon. 201 Studios is here. Hi. Thank you for the $5. Excuse me. Says, hi, gorgeous. Happy Friday. After only 1 hour and pit campaign. It's at 22,000. Is it live already? I thought they were doing that tonight. Okay, let's drop that link in here. Spike, do you have the link for that? I thought they were going live tonight. I didn't know that was already live. Do I put just like pit campaign and then like Mandy Summers? Pit campaign Mandy Summers. I don't see it. Do we have a link? Pit Volume 1. I think I found it. Yep. Ooh. Hold on. I have to edit the currency because it's in pesos and everyone's going to be like, wow, she made a lot of money. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here it is. If you guys are interested, my friend Mandy, who is also, she used to be on Toxic Femme. She's a lovely girl. And she's doing a book with Dale Keown, a famous Dale Keown. It's called Pit Volume 1. It's very high in demand. People have been asking for this. If you're a comic book fan, people have been asking for this for a long time. So I'm going to drop this link in the chat. So if you guys are interested in backing the comic book, here it is. It's good to back independent comic books and support people in this community like Mandy, because Mandy's awesome. And so is Dale Keown. And so definitely get out there. And I think they're doing a live stream tonight because that's what I heard. I heard that that's why I didn't even know it was live right now, but I heard that they're doing a live stream tonight to kick off this campaign. So if you guys are interested, I believe that's either going to be on Mandy's channel or it's probably going to be on Mandy's. It's going to be on Mandy's. Maybe Comics Artist Pro Secrets. Maybe EVS will do one like later. But I know he's at the Phillies game tonight. He said so. He's gonna. But the I think the earlier one will be on Mandy's channel. Either way, subscribe to Mandy Summers. She's got a YouTube channel. She's a lovely human being, and let's get this comic book to as many people as we can. Look at this. I love when people are creative. So there you go. Go check it out, guys. Good for Mandy. I'm so happy for her. I'm very happy for Mandy. So thank you, 201 Studios, for letting us know about that. She's even more now. She's at 24,199 now. So good for her. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Ads, thank you for the 10. He says what the name Nina means in various languages. Spanish, little girl, niña. Russian, grace. Ooh, I didn't know that. Or favor. Oh, that's interesting. Hebrew is grace or favor. So Russian, grace, and favor is the same thing as Hebrew? That's pretty interesting. Native American means fire. Ooh. Babylonian goddess of the ocean. I really vibe with that one. Goddess of the ocean. I feel like I'm definitely mermaidish. Grace. I'm gonna pull up a clip for this. I have to pull up this clip. Hold on. Hold on. This is actually one of my favorite. Oh, if they have it. Hold on. I don't want to spoil it because it's so good. Okay, here it is. I'm probably going to get claimed on this, so this is why it's good to have everything on Rumble. Because I'm probably going to have to cut this out later. But this is funny. Hold on. Here we go.
The resemblance is uncanny. Even the brown eyes.
Well, a lot of people have brown eyes.
No, there's something else. An indefinable quality.
Grace?
Grace?
Grace, yes.
You think I have grace?
Some grace, yes.
Just some.
Well, you don't want too much grace or you won't be able to stand.
I love the episodes. You think I have grace? Because right before this, she was like, basically she didn't get this job because the chick was like, you have no grace. And like Elaine was like, I don't want grace. I don't need grace. I don't even want it. It was so funny. Oh, so it reminded me of that. Because you're like, Nina means grace. I'm like, you think I have grace? But thank you, ads. Thank you. 201 Studios for $5 says, my loyalty is to Nina. Oh, that's so sweet. What a sweet thing to say. Well, my loyalty is to you as well. Thank you. Russell Hall for 2 says, oh, please, like you need any more spice. Russell, one could always use more spice. Thank you. John Thomas, member for 8 months. Thank you. You're so amazing. Late had to watch stupid work vids. Hello, Nina. Hi. Hi. Good to see you. Work vids. They're so annoying. Thank you, 200 Watt Studios for the $5, says Nina. And 200 Watt language means extraordinary beauty and soul. 42, in other words, 42 meaning everything. Therefore, Nina means 42. Oh, 42 is the meaning of all existence, isn't it? What is it? All existence and it's like the cosmos, like from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Oh, 201 Studios. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes, life, universe, and everything. That's so sweet. I love 42. Sean Thomas is like 43. Ads is here too. Ads says for $5, this chat shows its abundant kindness, not only to Nina, but to the chat too. Yeah, man. Like earlier, I'm still thinking about Robert, and his what he's dealing with right now with the dog, we talk about so much here. Like people have lost family members. They come here, we talk about it, we send prayers out. It's we built ourselves a really lovely community that I love. I'm so proud of it. So proud of this place. And speaking of that, actually, this next story, I wasn't prepared for the story being so beautiful, but it was. And I believe in this kind of stuff. So I was like, I have to share this. And I know some people don't believe in this kind of stuff, but I do. I do. And I have to share it. Let me preface this by saying,
Shields up.
Shields up, people, because this is a sweet story. So here we go. What's up, Grumpy? How you doing? Grumpy old ninja's here. Healy, how you doing? Sister asks mom to send a cardinal once she's in heaven and watch the miracle. Oh my God. You guys know what's going to happen, don't you? You guys know what's going to happen? A cardinal miracle. Here we go.
Okay. Maybe he's not ready to go.
Oh.
He likes you, honey.
He doesn't want to leave. Oh.
Can you set him on a branch? They don't want to now.
Oh, that's so sweet. just sitting there. Now the story gets even more emotional because this video apparently went viral on not Twitter, Facebook. It got over like 10 million views or something like that. And so they decided to make a video explaining the story of what makes this a miracle. So we're going to watch this, and so we can hear their story.
Hi, everybody. My name is Angela Pattison, and I'm with my mother-in-law, Debbie Pattison. Hey. So we're just going to be sharing about this incredible miracle that happened. We're going to link below the video to the cardinal miracle, which is what we're kind of talking about behind the scenes of, because this video went viral on Facebook, on my wall. We knew it was amazing, and this happened, you know, just a week and a half ago, but had no idea how many lives would be impacted, because this has hit like 10 million plus people now.
Wow.
with so many comments and so many shares, and people's lives are being impacted because of what happened. And I'm just going to let my mother-in-law share a little bit backstory to what brought this on and what was happening, how she was feeling. So I'll go ahead and let you start sharing.
Well, I was remembering, like, even in 2005, what kind of inspired me to even ask the Lord, or even hope or think that he would do something like that for us, because I read a post from in the guidepost that said, a woman is mourning the death of her son, an avid bird lover with feeders around her house. She asked God to send her a message from her son. A week later, on her son's birthday, her yard, her trees, her bushes were filled with hundreds of red birds. They stayed the whole day, and she's never seen a red bird in her yard since. So that was really amazing to me. And I thought, wow, why can't we ask the same thing? You know, maybe God would do that for my sister and I. And so we started asking Mom that whenever she got to heaven, if she would send us a sign, ask the Lord to send us a sign that she was there and happy and all was well. And so that's what this miracle video is about. And that's what you need to watch and find out what happens.
Yes, if you haven't seen it, we're going to link it below. So you've got to watch this video if you haven't seen it. So a little bit before what they're going to see in the video, or have already seen in the video, just explain what y'all were doing, how it came about, and maybe even a little bit of what happened after, so they know,
right?
You know.
Okay. Well, we had previously been talking that day, I think, my sister with her daughter. The family was still there. My sister, her husband, and my sister's daughter and granddaughter were still with us. And they had been talking earlier about, hey, I wonder, you know, about this sign that we'd asked God to send us. And we were, that Sunday after her celebration, which was on Saturday, we were sitting around playing canasta, which is her favorite card game. And we just heard something hit the window. And my husband and I, Brian, we both went out to see. I didn't see anything on the porch, but he went off the porch because he saw our dog hovering over something. And when he went to look, it was a red cardinal, and he picked it up in his hand, and it was just very much alive and aware. And so he brought it inside, and we were just, oh my gosh, is this from the Lord? You know, is this our cardinal? And we just pet it. We held it. We took pictures. We were like 10 minutes inside with this bird. And we were just exclaiming and just like, oh, God, did you really send this to us? We were so excited. And then we went outside and had about 10 more minutes. And that's what you've got to see if you haven't seen it already. You've got to see the miracle that happened.
Yeah.
But after you see that, we did put the bird in the tree on a branch, and the bird happily flew away. And it was just very much present with us. It was a beautiful experience, and we're just astounded. It is something that we couldn't even ask or imagine, and that we were all together, you know, the way it happened, it was perfect.
It was incredible.
Yes.
And I remember that we got a text message, our whole family, when it happened. and you were just so excited. And most of the people in our thread, which is the whole, all your kids and you know, and also in-laws,
Yes.
we were just beside ourselves just reading the text without even seeing the video
I know.
because of how excited you were. And people and all of it, and then I know that like Rachel and Emily and everybody's like, I'm crying. Like, I had to pull
I'm
the car
crying.
over because we were just knowing how much this was something y'all had been praying for.
It was so, yeah, it impacted our lives so much.
And now what's so neat is that this has impacted so many other people's lives. We love that y'all have been sharing how this has impacted your life and how it's touched you. It's just been so inspiring to read all these messages.
Beautiful.
It really has. So I have a couple to read.
Okay, yeah.
People say, my eyes just filled with tears. They ran down my face. This is priceless. This is so touching. God is good. Brought tears to my eyes. Have heard of other signs, but never specific as this one. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Truly God's miracle. Let's see. What an amazing sign that God does listen. God is great, beautiful. And it's all been directed back to God. And that is our intention, for God to have the glory from this, because he did such an amazing thing for us. And then just how many lives, like Angela said, that it has touched. It's been so wonderful.
There you go, guys. That was basically the video. And I believe in that kind of stuff. That was it was beautiful. It was a beautiful sign. It was a beautiful thing to watch, to see. And I do believe in miracles, and I think it did happen. I think their mom's spirit, send them a sign. It's really cute. It's really awesome. They had like such a huge connection with their mother, and their mom's like, I remember. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten what we talked about. So they got the sign that they wanted, and it's really beautiful. Ads, thank you for the $2. Says, what's your favorite bird? Kookaburra for me. I've never really thought about it because first of all, I have to pull this up because I don't even know what kind of bird this is. I never really thought about it because I've never really been much of a bird person. Like, I'm more of a cat person, and cats eat birds. So I've never like really been like, oh, that's my favorite bird. Okay, so that's your favorite bird. Does it sing pretty? It's kind of cute. I like the blue wings. It's really pretty. His face is not so pretty. I have to think about this one. I like birds that sing pretty, Like what? I love hummingbirds. I think not that they sing pretty, but they're really cute because they're tiny and they eat sugar water. I think hummingbirds are probably my favorite bird just because they're so cute. I like all sorts of birds that are like really cute and what's it called? Colorful. Like I like peacocks, but male peacocks because they have like the beautiful, the beautiful feathers. Female peacocks are but male peacocks are like, they're so pretty. I like how I'm like going like this as if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like as if this means anything. Owls are cool. Owls are cool. They creep me out. Like owls creep me out. Look at this bird coming in here. No, wait, birds are girls. Ian so forth with a 50 pounds says, my favorite bird is the chicken because you can eat it. There's no way your favorite bird is the chicken. Really? Your favorite bird is the chicken? I'm trying to pull up a beautiful picture of a peacock. They're so cool looking. I like birds that like you're like, wow, like God made that. Like, look at this thing. Look how cool this is. It's so beautiful. Ian, is it only because do you like chickens only because you can eat them? This is a fat person's answer. You're not fat. Yes, my favorite bird is the common chicken. Do you have any chickens? I've always found chickens to be really disgusting. I'm so mean to your chicken. Because all they do is just run around and poop. You know what? Like, I will say though, I guess I do really like a lot of birds that have the word cock in them because I really do like roosters. Because I think roosters are cool because they're like really weird. I like the male chicken because male roosters are like a-holes. Like they like they'll mess up a bitch. This conversation's getting out of hand. I don't know, like is it still family friendly? I don't know what to think about this. My God. This is now it's awkward. Ads, I hope you're happy with the answer. My goodness. What's up, Courtney? Oh, see, that's a cute bird too. My favorite bird's probably a penguin. I love penguins because they mate for life and it's so cute. I've seen that like documentary about them. What's that famous documentary about the penguins that are so cute? I cried. I love penguins. A kookaburra laughs, Nina. Oh my God. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's pull up a kookaburra. What's a kookaburra sound like? Because I don't think I remember. Kookaburra. A kookaburra laughing. Do. Hold on. Oh my God, this thing sounds creepy. Hold on. This thing sounds really creepy. I'd never heard this before. Wait, what happened? Hold on. What the Bro, that's messed up. They sound like monkeys. I like how basic Ian is. Man, that is basic. That is a basic answer. Wow. The stupid bird and Up. I don't remember that. The bird and Up. Man, I cried in that movie. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I remember that thing now. Oh, see, I'm not much of a bird person. John Thomas says for 2, when do we get more toxic fembots? They're happening every day. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Gamer Gramps, thank you for the $10. Says Nina Infinity has great genes. Thank you. That's very sweet. I do have great genes because I'm Persian. I also have great jeans. But I do need to go jean shopping. I miss wearing jeans because you don't really wear jeans here anymore, like the full jeans. I have jean shorts. A lot of jean shorts, which I need to go shopping for. I need to go buy jean shorts. Thank you for the $10 that will go towards the jean short fund. Russell Hall for $2 says, look up Poo-Too and listen to that one. Ooh, Russell. I don't trust you. All right, let's see. Let me look it up. Welcome to Infinite Hope, where this is now turned into bird sounds. Poo-Too. Patu. Patu bird sound. Is it Patu? Poo-Too? How do you say this? What the hell is even that? See, this is why I don't like birds. Because some of them are creepy looking. Like, what is this? If I saw that outside my house, I'd freak out. That thing looks fucking creepy. Birds creep me out. I just like cute ones. This is creepy as that wasn't long enough. My God. That's creepy, man. Russell Hall, how do you know this? The weird knowledge you have astounds me. Are you like a bird watcher? Are you like one of those bird people? How do you even know that? So weird. Ads, thank you for the $5. This is the African gray parrot can imitate most sounds and voices. You know, I have heard that. Also, I don't like parrots because I have explained this before. My parrot experience with that one parrot that my mother-in-law owned. I would be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That one was a creepy bird. And also it swore. That thing was a menace. Wait. What did Courtney say? What? That thing is so Courtney. What are you talking about? That thing was a stuff of nightmares. That's like people who send me those pictures of like the little hairy spiders and they're like, "Don't you think this is cute?" I'm like, "Burn it." Burn it. See, owls creep me out because like If you've ever read Carlos Castaneda, which I have, you kind of get a different perspective about owls because they're kind of like the harbingers of, you know, the Naguals, which are like the evil shamans. So it's like, I don't know. They creep me out. And I've had some really creepy things happen to me with owls. Like this, I have owl stories because I lived in Canada, so I have experience with owls. Owls are cute. They can be, but they can also be exactly cute like a demon. 201 Studios, thank you for the $2. Says Nina has great jeans. Yes, but great skirts too. I do have lots of great skirts, but I need more jean shorts. John Thomas, thank you for the $5. Says Nina, you, Michelle, and the gang are the toxic fembots. Our chicken and velociraptors birds aren't real. JK. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say chickens were, like the dinosaurs or whatever, like a T-Rex that turned into a chicken. I don't know if I believe that, although like there's apparently good evidence to think that way. We will be back in September, most likely, John Thomas, for Toxic Femme, sometime in the fall. The Toxic Fembots will return. We will return. Why are you being creepy, Spike? That's a creepy thing to say. Do tell, little mouse. That's creepy. That's a creepy thing to say. Owl stories, you must share, Nina. It's like, do we want to go there? I feel like I need to keep those kind of stories for like a Halloween stream or something. This is supposed to be good news where we talk about good things, not about creepy things. Oh no, I just shut down one of my things that we were going to talk about. It's like the last story. Come back. The stream has now been derailed. I don't mind the derailment though, because it's fun. Hold on. Oh, why aren't these tabs working? I'm stuck on the Peacock page. Sometimes Chrome doesn't work properly. And then I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Thank you, 201 Studios for $5. Says don't have an owl stories, but some interesting ones with woodpeckers. I don't know if you're like for real right now, but woodpeckers are freaking annoying. Woodpeckers are so annoying, which is why they made Woody Woodpecker, because he was so annoying. I can't believe we're talking about birds. Thank you, ads, for $10. Says the desire to fly is an idea handed down to us by our ancestors who looked enviously on the birds soaring freely through space. The Wright brothers. What a good quote. You know who else was inspired by that? Was Leonardo da Vinci, because you can see like his drawings of like the first planes that he made that the Wright brothers like basically used to design their plane. But like, man, Leonardo da Vinci was like ahead of his time because he had designed those kind of things. I went to like the Da Vinci Museum in Venice. Like I saw those like sketches and stuff that they had of him. And it was so cool because I was like, man, like just to be like so ahead of your time, you know. It's like it's pretty mind-boggling. But what a great quote. So inspiring. 201 Studios for 2 says, oh, wait, were we talking about birds? 200-watt Studios.
I don't know what the that was.
Yes, we're talking about birds. And not the one in your pants. Okay. Let's move on to this. I think this is the last story of the day. This is the last story of the day. And this story, and it's weird because we usually talk about heroes, like not all heroes wear capes. Well, in this case, this dude is an actual vigilante. Like this dude he is a real life vigilante. He's doing vigilantism, but everyone's cool with it because what he's doing is he's cleaning up the streets. Masked hero goes viral for painting over graffiti on buildings in northern Italy. This is really interesting. Now, I want to preface this story by saying, because I have covered a similar story like this, but it was kind of like the opposite, and it also happened in Italy. A few weeks ago, we talked about how this one town in northern Italy had decided to, I think it was in northern Italy, I forget where it was, but the picture of the city is actually like on one of the thumbnails. But we talked about how they were making giant murals of art and using basically graffiti to bring people back into the city and to like make tourism and stuff, and it was working really well for them. Well, in this case, this is kind of like the opposite, but this guy's going around cleaning up graffiti off the walls, but these are ugly graffitis because it's one thing to do murals and like really create beautiful works of art on buildings and stuff, which I love. But this type of graffiti, it's like, what are you doing? Especially when it's like on a very old building that should be preserved, like the ones we're going to talk about here. I think that just stop that. Just stop that. If you're gonna go paint on buildings, at least get some talent. So here we go. This is the story. It says, under the cover of darkness in northern Italy, city of Brescia, a masked man has become famous for performing acts of urban love. Armed with a paint roller and the moniker Ghost Painter, this unknown citizen stalks the streets, painting over graffiti left by vandals. Like all Italian cities going back to the days of the Roman Republic, and likely earlier, Brescia has seen its fair share of graffiti. It can seem ludicrous that anyone would get the urge to vandalize stately facade of buildings between 100 and 400 years old. Nevertheless, it happens, and Ghost Painter ensures that it unhappens. Little is known about Ghost Painter, but he has revealed to passersby that he is, in fact, a painter by trade who works during the day and emerges at night hooded and masked. Not all heroes wear capes, one commenter wrote in Italian while sharing the painter's TikTok video that has already racked up 4.7 million views. Once his work is done, he pastes a flyer on the wall, a calling card reading, "This is an act of urban love." I love it. I'm all about this. These videos are on his Instagram. These videos are all basically on Instagram. This guy made a compilation of this, but this guy's going around and he's just cleaning up the city. He's like, I've had enough, and the city, like the government's not doing anything about this. So I'm going to take matters into my own hands and get my paint roller out and start rolling. This is the time to clean up the city. This guy's like Green Arrow. He goes around and he finds like buildings to clean. And then he puts his calling card and he's like, you have failed this city. And I'm here to clean this up. So he cleans it. I think this is great, man. He's not complaining to anybody. He's not doing anything bad. He's just cleaning up the city and leaving a calling card. You know, this is heroes work right here. Let me go to his page because there was one. I actually want to track down his TikTok because I thought he was cool. And there was one video that he had shared that this guy hadn't shared on here. But there was this one video that he had shared where he was like somebody started walking by him and he's like, let me see if I can find it. Because he's just like, what's up, bro? Like, thanks for cleaning up the city. You know, like he got like props from the guy. Let's see if I can find that video. Cause this dude is just like, you know, people like it. People like it. If you live in a place and it's just basically like vandalized by these hoodlums, you're like, yes, somebody doing something. Look at this guy. He's so Italian. He's like the masked vigilante going around cleaning up the streets. Look at this hold on, let me fast forward that. There he is. Look at this guy. He's just like, yeah, good job, bro. Thanks, bro. Look at that. He's just like, this cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for cleaning up the streets. Look how creepy he is. I don't know if anybody is in the chat like speaks Italian, but look how creepy this guy is. Hold on, let me see. Is this one of those? Look at him putting on his uniform to go out. Hold on, this is not that's not the thing. Hold on. There's one where he's like sitting there like telling like he's like, I'm gonna come paint your house. Look at this.
Li riqualifico quei muri, li strappo dall'oblio, li ripulisco dallo schifo.
I think this
che
is like
qualche
his
testa
mission
di cazzo mi ha
statement.
buttato addosso,
I
senza
don't know what
averne
he's
idea.
saying.
Ma come vi siete permessi? Li ascolto quelli, perché fanno rumore, li ascolto.
Does anyone
e li
speak
chiudo.
Italian
A
in
modo
this
mio,
chat?
in silenzio. Un atto d'amore urbano per la mia città. Ci vediamo nei vicoli, nelle strade più dimenticate,
I
dove
want to know
nessuno
what
ha
he's
più il coraggio
saying.
di guardare tutto quello schifo. Non voglio riflettori, non chiedo applausi.
Charlene's
Lascio
like, I
solo una
barely
piccola
speak English.
ma resto nell'anonimato. E se per caso mi
Me
becchi
too,
un
Charlie.
fermati e ascolta il
Words
silenzio,
are hard.
mentre restituisco il colore a questa città.
Anybody
Sono
speak
bresciano nelle
anybody
vene.
speak
E fu il
Italian in
pitù.
this chat?
Ripulisco le nostre strade di notte come un fantasma.
Any
Sono
Romans
ghost
out
people.
here?
Sono pronto. E voi adesso basta cazzare.
He's swearing too. I wonder what he's saying. I'm so curious. John Thomas for $10 says Da Vinci was a time traveler. He drew stuff in inspiration. He drew stuff to inspire invention, but in fanciful style because we weren't ready for how things would work. He was also Archimedes. Bird is the word. Oh my God. You think he was a time traveler? You know, I actually don't doubt that. I would I think you might be right about Da Vinci being a time traveler because he was just way ahead of his time. Voyager did an episode about that kind of. It was really cool. I like those kind of things. Like to think about that. It's always cool to think about. Ads for $2 says, I'll give you a jawbreaker, Casey Jones. I don't know who that is. 201 Studios $2 says he didn't match the color though. Like for the green arrow, yeah. He should be wearing green instead of black. He should maybe it's dark green and the light just shows it as black. Ads for $5 says, yeah, the government rarely help. People just don't seem to get that. Exactly, because most governments are like, we have way more things to, focus on, like stopping actual burglars and stuff. We can't be bothered with graffiti. So then, like, citizens have to take it to their own hands and just clean up the streets. That's what this guy did. 200-watt studio says, I only speak foreign languages in bed. TMI, bro. TMI. I don't think anybody wanted to know that. But you guys let me know in the chat if you are interested in 200 watts information about himself, the information sharing. Because if you're fine with it, then he can continue. Where is this? This was in Italy. It was called, what was the city called? Brescia or something? Brescia. Brescia. The city of Brescia in Italy. And this guy's name, the ghost painter. I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. 201 Studios continuing the overshare by saying for $2, I also tend to speak in tongues in bed. That's lovely, bro. That's just, thank you. I am left without speech. Thank you, ads, for $2. Nina, what inspires you to spread positivity? What inspires me? I think that that's a hard question to answer, because I'm like I need it. What inspires it is the fact that I'm actually a positive person, but I hate the fact that, I get bogged down and I don't want to focus always on the bad things. So I guess what I get inspired to spread positivity because I have a tendency to get depressed about stuff. And so I want to remind myself, and of course you guys, that there's still positivity out there. So my inspiration is to not get depressed. So in order to fight depression, I do this show. That's my inspiration. My inspiration is and also the good humans I talk about. Like, they inspire me every week. Like, I think about, whenever, that's why whenever I miss a show, I feel bad, because I feel like we didn't spread joy this week, So we have to keep the positivity going. But thank you for the $2. John Thomas for $5 says, did you see the B5 episode where the Inquisitor sent by the Volrons was Jack the Ripper? Yeah, taken from Earth, which is why the killing stopped. Yeah, that was a good episode. I have seen that. Babylon 5 is a great show. 201 Studios $2 says, that was too far. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate the apology. Now.
Why are you tart?
I appreciate it. Oh, hugs to you, Charlene. Hugs to you. Ads for $2 says, I suffer depression, so I seek out positivity. Oh, see, this is why simpatico, man. This is why you get it. You get it. It's a battle, It's a battle we got to fight all the time. So that's why we're vibing over here. I did have one more story, which I don't know where it went. So give me a second. This was to close out this the show with. We must speak about this thing here. Hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? We must speak about this. Okay. So this is the video we're going to close out the show with today. And it says, Mom investigates the loud noise coming from her dog's mouth. This, I was like, what did you swallow? Like, what did you do, bro? We're going to have to watch this.
What do you have? Why is your mouth making that noise?
So when I was watching this though, like I thought it had like swallowed like a remote or something, like maybe like some type of like, you know, those things that like you put around or like you have to like what's it called to find like a remote or keys or whatever. Like I thought maybe he swallowed like one of those things. So I was like, because what is this thing that's making this noise, right? Like I thought it's something that's actually vibrating. So, but here we go. Look at his face. He's like, oh no, I've been
Why
busted.
is your mouth making that noise?
Why is your mouth making that noise?
Drop it.
Look at his face. Look at his eyes.
Drop it. Drop it.
She's like, drop it.
Drop it. That has got to be uncomfortable.
He's like,
Drop
no,
it.
Mom.
Drop it.
I'm not dropping it. Oh my God. That's
Release.
so messed up.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Leave it. Leave it.
It was like a cicada. Oh my God. Dogs are insane. They do like the weirdest thing. It's so gross. It's so gross. Isn't it so gross? His face though, he was like, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. This is my hunt. I got it. That's what cats do. They're like, this is mine. I'm not letting go. You get your own. Get your own, Mom. What do you want from me? But that's it. So that's it. That's the show. Thank you everyone for being here today. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go and have some tea and try and you know relax the throat, the throat ache. You guys be good. Be good this weekend. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. Have some fun. Oh yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna raid Mandy, because I did see that she was streaming already. So they're doing the pit thing now. So Mandy Summers, hopefully she'll have her hopefully she has her redirect set, because I'm going to redirect our viewers to over there. Now, mind you, when you go over there, they are spicy people. So there's spicy people in that chat. So just be aware that it's not as chill as over here. So be careful over there. But I love you guys. So yes, Yar raid. Let me though. Let me get that going for a second, because I just did this the other day and I feel like I can do it pretty quickly. And then tell Mandy Nina Infinity Raid, or Infinity Raid, whatever you want to say. Let's see, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. I can redirect. Come on. Come on now. Let's see if I can redirect. Let's see if I can do this. I really thought I could, but now it seems like I lied. How come they always change it? Would it be under customization? No. I thought it was like in the section for the stream. It's like I just did this the other day and I've already forgotten how I did it. I think you guys have the link to the stream though, right? Watch me like try and figure it out again and then it'll be like, Mandy doesn't accept raids. Let's see. Copyright clips. The settings? It's not there. Category. Auto dubbing. This is the boring part for you guys where you're like, I get it together. I don't understand. Hold on. I gotta Google it again. Go back. Go to YouTube Studio. Click on content. Select live chat and hover over the video you want to redirect. Okay, so go to YouTube Studio. Click content. Sorry about this, guys. Chat. I never know how to do this. I'm terrible. That's not it. In the live streams customization setting, find the redirect option. I tried that. That didn't work. This thing's lying to me. Grumpy's already dropping the stream. I should just end this. This became embarrassing. Let's see. It almost feels like I have to do it now. Add chapters. That's not it. Playlists. Audience. What? That doesn't make sense. Altered content. Featured. Blah, blah, blah. Tags. Recording. Category. Giving. I don't see it at all. Okay, well, that's not happening. This happened. Yeah, I know. This happened last week, and then it's so annoying. Don't count on me for the honor. Is my honor at stake now? What is this? Why is this not happening? Hold on. I can't even find the section. And it doesn't make any sense because it was there last week. I can't even find the section this time. It makes no sense. Let's see, customization. Oh my God, I found it. It's in customization. Okay, you guys, this time, like the next time, just be like, it's in customization and I'll remember. Okay, hold on. Okay, Mandy Summers. Where are you? Mandy Summers, thank the Lord. Mandy Summers has her redirect on. So there we go. I set it up. Yay. Okay, now everyone's going to go there. Tell them Nina Infinity Raid. Tell her I wish her all the best tonight. And And you guys go back the comic book if you're interested in that kind of thing. And yeah, cool. Awesome. All right. You guys are the best. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. And special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. This is why I'm able to do this show every week, because of people like you guys supporting me. So thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm trying to find my outro. Bye.
I know you are mine, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today. I don't wanna waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good